Yes, Mr. TRL.
Good morning, America.
Good morning. And that's not being racist, white America. We just mean we like white rap.
Today is White Hip Hop Day.
It is the contributions of the white man to the hip hop community.
Yes.
And there are some very good contributions. For every Vanilla Ice, there is an Eminem, okay? Like, there's at least 1-to-1, maybe. All right, not 1-to-1. All right, I'll say maybe.
No.
I'll say there's a 1 in 5.
But
all
you
right?
know what? In the late 90s, man, a certain little guy named Marshall Mathers opened the door. Not saying he was the first, just the first to really get the notice and open the door for probably the only market that the white man wasn't in already.
Basically, yeah. You know, like, up until that point, we had the aforementioned Vanilla Ice. And they really didn't take us seriously.
We had the third base, too.
We had third base. They were respectable. But, you know, they kind of got pushed aside, like, you know.
It's because, you know, Pop
the
goes
little
the weirdo.
redhead
That guy was an
stepchild.
asshole.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, they get third base. I like third base. I don't know. MC Search anyway. I don't like the other. But anyway, today is all about the white rappers. And we have a whole bunch of good tracks today. Like, a lot of them you haven't even heard of before. I've heard of a few, like, just recently, so I decided to pick them. And
I heard one yesterday that I almost used because I was like, shit, man, I've never even heard this track. And I was like, oh, I'm digging it.
You know?
But I was like, you know what? I'm saying this, it sounds so horrible. It's like 20 years ago, you wouldn't have heard the white man on the rap track. No, but that's a bunch of bullshit.
That is
But
bull.
honestly, what we're doing today is you know, we're picking topics here. We're trying, you know,
Yes.
I tell you, I was doing the dishes there this morning. I was like, wonder if we should play, like, songs that make you wake up in the middle of the night, like, that are about, like, dreaming. Like, a song's about dreaming. Like, a whole show on 8 songs that are about dreaming, because I bet we could find about 50 of them.
I think that's a challenge, and I think we should do it.
Maybe. But I don't like that topic. That was just one that I'm throwing out at the time. But something like that. So, Marshall.
Yes.
Let's get right into it here today.
Hey, all right.
What you got for us?
Well, speaking of third base, we have one half of them. Mr.
Holy shit, really?
Yes, sir. Mr. MC Search himself. Now, we did say this is the White Rapper Show, and he is a white rapper. He does feature 3 African Americans on the track with him. But that's neither here nor there, because it is his track, and it's, you know, it's his track, and I don't care what anybody says. It's his track. God damn it, it's his track.
He can have an entourage of whoever he chooses.
That's right. I don't care what you say. A D12 track is still an Eminem track. That's all it is. That's all.
No, it's not. I disagree. I think it was, what's his name? The guy that got...
Proof.
Yeah,
You're right. It was a Proof track, but still.
Honestly, I think anything that was D12, and when I thought of the leader, I really thought of
But if
Proof.
anybody, like, you know, led that group visually...
Oh, absolutely.
It was Eminem.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
Obi Trice wasn't even a member of the group, was he?
No, Obi was
Trice
not.
was the shit.
He was, you know...
Obi's still doing it? Probably.
Yes,
I know.
he probably
This is
is.
what happens. You know, you get old, you start listening to a lot of Kenny G, and, you know...
Kenny G. All right. Speaking of white rappers, Kenny G. All right.
Oh, have you heard of Kenny Homie G?
That's right. He's a beatboxer, right? He plays that hip-hop flute. All right. All right, baby. Here's MC Search. Back to the grill.
Back to the grill again, the grill again. 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 Back to the grill again. Search will never stand still. You need a posse the size of the Nazis to attack this, and you're more optimistic than the sounds of blackness. Flip rhymes to rip through the chest cavity, and I keep going and going just like an energizer battery. Flattery will get you nowhere unless it's the derriere, and then it gets you everywhere. Went to the flea market, was in my car parked it. Beef like blunts, if you got it, then spark it. And with the fist of come came the fist. And you joined Steven Seagal on them off a death hit list. Went back to the 70s and brothers got on grins. Cause they can step the sisters and say, slap me some skins, honey dip. And take the squad to the TV.
hit it off, smoke a cig, watch a little TV. And if there ain't no papes, there's no show, I just chill and return to kick 'em in the grill.
Back to the grill again. The grill again.
Yeah.
Back to the grill again.
MC
The grill
Search.
again. Back
That
to
was
the grill
fly.
again. The grill again. Back
We
to
gonna
the
try
grill
it like
again.
this though.
The grill again.
What's the style while I do it? If you know it, then you knew it. If you knew it, then you knew it. If I catch a punk to it, I'ma drop the flavor fluid on his head. Yep, I flew it. And like Aretha Franklin, your mom's jumping to it. So, where did you go? What do you know? So many people wanna be fly like Joe. G-I-E-I-O, lots and lots. And any rapper can top the red hot. Not R&B rips hip hop. Not MC Search is gonna flip flop. Not all my hoes look like Sasquatch. Not and George Bush gets enough props. Well, anyway, I'm a slay, lay, pull a hoe around my way and make hooker souffle. Red Hollow Raton would like to thank MC Search. Show your chill for making me part of history, kicking them in the
Vanessa,
grill.
keep a Tech 9 in my dresser. Lyrical professor, keep it under pressure. Mind like a computer, the inserter. Paragraphs of murder, the nightclub flirter. This is Nas, kid, you know how it runs. I'm waving automatic guns at nuns. Sticking up the preachers in the church, I'm a stone crook. Serial killer who works by the phone book. For you, I got a lot to shoot songs in here. My rhymes are hotter than a prostitute with gonorrhea. On the mic, I let vocabulary spill. It's like that, Joe. That jaw, kick 'em in the grill.
Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again.
The Trumpster breaks it out, he thinks, then he re-H the pen, he mix the verse, fix the search, kick him in the grill again, part 2. Sequel of the dialect, the derelict, the murder, licks, vanilla, kicks to the client on the crucifix. Coming around the mountain when he comes to several wrecking bumps. Digest the lyrics, then you suck on some crumbs. Crumbs with the energy from the lump sons. The lecture to the mixture to the fiction, then you humming. The door rings, yo, I'm coming to a theater near you. Get your popcorn and your brew and the Guinness out. Check the clock when I'm about, cause you are a blabbermouth, a blabber. It gets no better. Lyrics on the diet, cause it gets no fatter. Like the Gwen to the Guthrie. Jump to the bone to see what the search is with the verses. Word up, the illustrious. Rapper, dapper, snapper fish. You want us to sell out your wish. My lips will never touch the circumference of a split. And if you see some coke or some still with some ill pill, yo, kick me in the grill.
Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again.
So get up and get down. Search will never stand still. So here's a true or false. Tell me if it's factable. You wanna kill the clan, shoot the fans out of tractable. Got crazy games so no one can stop me. But hey yo, I'm white. I guess my game is hockey or basketball, football, taking paints and poker. If Honey Dip got a money clip, I'm gonna stroke her. Wait a minute, chill. Can't swing. Cause my girl ain't my girl no more. Now she got a ring. Respect my wisdom like I respect myself. Try to G, I'll put you in a tree just like the Keebler elves. You couldn't be the Mac if you had the car, the hat, the hoe, and your shit would still be out the back like a patio. Cause I saw you eating pig knuckles with Frankie Knuckles in a club called Chuckles, wearing nameplate belt buckles. God damn, your life is flimsy. Gave you enough respect but took it back cause I was stingy. So from the cons and pros to the pros and the cons, call me a motherfucker, I say yeah, I fucked your moms. Until she calls back, I'm gonna chill. Piece the red high lover tone chump rock, kick 'em in the grill.
Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill.
Search will never stand still.
Back to the grill again. The grill again.
Jump, the man with the plan, jump rock.
Back to the grill again. The grill again.
Jump, the man with the plan, jump rock.
Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill again.
Damn, search will never stand still.
Back to the grill again. The grill again. Back to the grill again. The grill
All
again.
right, we're back to the grill again. The grill again.
Back to the grill again.
Cooking some fucking grits and stuff and
Is that what
chicken.
they're doing, or were they gonna punch somebody? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know,
What,
I'm not
what were they doing
I-
with the grill?
I
Were they
don't kn-
cooking at the grill?
I'm really not sure what they were doing at the grill, but Chubb Rock sounded like he wanted to eat something off the grill. Nas
they-
sounded like he wanted to shoot something off the grill. Tone sounded like he wanted to fuck something off the grill. And Serge he looked lost. He really did. He looked lost.
And I just wish there was a grill
Just
around.
wish there was a grill. He looked hungry. He really did. So I like me some MC Serge though. He was actually pretty talented. One of the funniest things I remember was back in the day when remember MTV had, Yo Hip MTV Raps, right?
Yeah. I didn't watch much of it back
They-
then, but I
that
do
was-
remember
that-
Yo MTV rap.
That was my shit. But the last episode they had was they brought in all these rappers that have ever been on the show. Like Method Man and Tribe Called Quest. All these dudes fucking, and MC Serch was in there. Yeah, right? MC Serch was in there. And
Was
like
Informer there too?
yeah,
or
like
Snow?
no, but like he was like MC Search was literally the only whitehead dude. Like you could see him. He had a backpack on, like striped shirt, baseball hat, fucking glasses, looking like fucking Leave It to Beaver and shit. Fucking, and then they all started doing the little freestyles. They'd come in and grab the mic. Fucking KRS-One like gets on the mic. He starts busting out his shit at the end. He's like, he calls for Search. He's like, yo, Search, come up and grab the mic. And he goes to give fucking Search the microphone, and some nigga comes out, grabs the mic, and starts doing his fucking shit instead, dude. Search just kind of looked like,
Oh man.
and then he just kind of, and he just went in the back, and then they let him go on like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later. I was like,
that
oh,
ain't-
dude, when KRS-One introduces you and somebody takes the
Somebody
mic,
grabs your mic.
like,
That's when you go back to the grill again.
where you go back to the
grill.
You bust that nigga in his grill, like, you know, like, come on, stand up for yourself. You're the only white dude there. Yeah, like, they ain't gonna jump you. That's they were owned by a white network, okay? They weren't gonna jump you.
No, I'm pretty sure they would not have had that.
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, those were the days. I gotta love the late '80s, early '90s.
Oh.
So what do you got here? I know you like some white rappers here, homeboy.
Oh yeah. I've got quite the entourage of white rappers. This was a very, very difficult thing for me to do, where I really kind of was thinking about it yesterday, and I had a list of like 30 different songs.
Yeah.
And then today I junked that whole list to say I'm doing it off the top.
Nice.
Off the top, just what was coming to me at the time.
Off the dome.
Oh, so right now I got to start off with something. You know, that it got popular for me in the early 2000s. Kid out of Middletown, New York.
Middletown, huh?
Yeah. Goes by the name of Cage.
Oh.
Now, back then, this guy, he was a heavy-set dude, smoked a lot of PCP.
A lot of PCP.
A lot of PCP.
A big dude smoking PCP.
Yeah. But over the years, he has changed and morphed and evolved. But man,
Does he still smoke PCP?
I don't know. I don't think so, honestly.
He must have
Last
moved down to
time I
Middletown.
saw him, he was very emo, very emo. He's also good friends with one of my man crushes, Shia LaBeouf. So if we could all get together, I wouldn't be against it. You know,
I mean,
Chris. You know, Shia, let's
go-
do it. Let's go hop on Optimus Prime and,
let's
and,
go
and
make
smoke
Holes
some
2.
PCP. I don't know.
let's go make Holes 2 and Transformers 10.
Hey, Holes was the shit.
Word.
Yeah, honestly, if they bring Shia LaBeouf back, I wouldn't care. That
neither.
shit was good.
I'd watch a Transformer movie in Robot Heaven.
I still watch the Transformers movies. All right, but here's Cage with Good Morning.
Homeless, cardboard cribs, cops shoot civilians, vendors, rap stars, Wall Street billions. Donald Trump, shotgun pumps, illegal storefronts, $1.50 Dutches, AF1s and dunks. Skyscrapers, planes hit 'em, army in the subway, high risk foliage alert every day. And my clique is a clip that spits in Glockland. Walk like I'm from the hood, hair like an indie rock band. So fists and pitch from hammers blow lungs up. Before Onyx was telling me was throwing them guns up. My style was sick and homeless, freezing and stuck till death took. Stuffed them G's in the cup, now it's the season of fall. Shit, piss in the morning, flicker, lights in your head and earn my explicit warning sticker. LY on the fitted shines from the brain inside, so I don't need a Yankee on for a New York frame of mind.
I'm trained in the dirt, I slain, be heard the fame of the words alive in my city. Strain in the herd, I say what I learned, painfully burnt, alive in my city. Aim for the dirt, plane to the earth, danger alert, alive in my city. Though the same to desert, I remain when they murk, claim a grain of the work of my city.
I knocked up jokes, they had a monster. I'm TV on the street in a cabbage patch with preemies on my feet. I got a New York bop, bitchy index like a New York cop. Sick in whichever city my tour stops. So by the time I get home, I'll have spread so much enjoyment. I'll create the vaccine and destroy it. I pull immaculate concepts from thin air, implemented by the listener to learn until I get there. Feel most alive from 1 to 5 Thursdays. WKCR gave birth to weathermen and died. Homeland Security Advisory System will work.
To the danger rainbow, Trump in a red alert.
Divide quickly if you can ride with me. When martial law hits, pack up the whip and hide with me. Until the eve of destruction paints the town black and anarchy ensues, you'll have the soundtrack.
I'm trained to do dirt, I strain to be heard. The fame of the words alive in my city. Straight from the herd, I say what I learned. Painfully burnt, alive in my city. Aim for the dirt, plane to the earth. Danger alert, alive in my city. Though the same of dessert, I remain when they murk. Claim a grain of the work of my city. I'm trained to do dirt, I strain to be heard. The fame of the words alive in my city. Straight from the herd, I say what I learned. Painfully burnt, alive in my city. Aim for the dirt, plane to the earth. Danger alert, alive in my city. Though the same of dessert, I remain when they murk. Claim a grain of the work of my city.
Oh,
Good morning.
yeah. Cage, huh?
Yeah, that's a guy and goes by the name of Cage. Been around a minute. I definitely would say if you're gonna check it out, Marshall, check out the older shit. Movies for the Blind is his first album.
Movies for the
Oh
blind.
yeah, it's got a joint off of it called Agent Orange. I don't know if you've heard it, but boy, that is a classic grimy track.
I think I did hear that track, but
Yeah, there's so you know if you're gonna check it out, check out some of that older stuff. He's got some new stuff. It's hit and miss. Hit
Yeah?
and miss for me personally.
I really like that track actually. That
Yeah,
last
man,
one.
that whole album is off of an album called Hell's Winter. Hell's Winter is that from beginning to end is a very very listenable to.
Listenable too.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah,
I know the fuck
there
I'm
we go.
saying.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
Now, go ahead. You were gonna say something. What you got?
I was. Let me ask you if you care.
Sure. Maybe.
So with Stranger Things,
Yes.
I haven't even watched this show. I've watched like 5 episodes of it, and it's okay.
It's all right.
I got nothing bad to say about
It's
it.
not a bad show.
But
per se.
have you heard that Netflix is just fucking cashing in on anything Stranger Things-ish?
I bet they're gonna pull like a Walking Dead and just start grabbing everything.
Well, they've already. I think I mentioned it last week that they're already having like a talking, show after the show in the next season. But do you want to hear about this? You interested in this?
I guess I'm interested.
You biting?
You piqued me a little bit.
Alright,
We'll go
alright.
with it. We'll go with it.
So we got Netflix is gonna start a show. I believe it's starting yesterday.
Oh.
December 1st. They released it. Called Dark Sheds.
Dark Sheds.
Dark Shed, or it's just dark. Don't just dark.
Oh, just dark.
No, the headline is Dark Sheds Light on Global TV Wave.
Okay.
So it goes, that Netflix is basically it's a 10-part German drama that they're comparing with Stranger Things.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. I'm gonna play the trailer for you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Now I haven't watched nor listened to this trailer, and I'm guessing if it's German, we're not gonna understand a damn word of it.
I'm guessing.
But hey,
we'll-
so if you
All right.
brushed up on your German, living out here where we do, we should know German.
we
honestly.
should. I know like Lowenbrow and Scheiße.
So here we go.
Heute Morgen folgen nicht aufeinander. Sie sind in einem ewigen Kreis miteinander verbunden.
So there's a guy in a room. It looks kind of like Saw, honestly. They just strapped a dude in a chair with a little
Schon
TV in the
vor
corner.
Wochen ist in der Kleinstadt Winden ein 15-jähriger Junge auf mysteriöse Weise verschwunden.
Did I hear 17? What?
Und nun alarmiert ein weiterer Vermisstenfall die
Residents are
Bürger der Stadt.
alarmed after the second child's gone missing.
Uh-oh.
Keine Spur,
Not a
nichts.
trace,
They,
nothing.
they didn't care about the first child.
Als hätte er sich in Luft
As if
aufgelöst.
he vanished into thin air.
What about the first child?
Alles ist
I'm-
genauso
I don't know. I wasn't reading that part.
Alles wiederholt.
But everything repeats itself, and they found a cassette tape.
Cassette tape. This must be good.
Now it looks like they're doing Morse code. Run! They're in the woods. A Netflix original series. You put your name on it,
Diese
it
Stadt
becomes
ist
original.
krank.
Yes. Just like they did with Castlevania. A Netflix original
Und wir
series.
alle sind ein Teil davon. Unter uns ist ein Mörder.
Murder among us. Honestly, they can make paint dry look cool in a trailer, but this shit doesn't look bad.
I just hope the rest of the show is good and that's not all the highlights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they do with
Future is
movies.
gonna influence the past, they say. Typical trailer here. TikTok, old man sitting in a chair. TikTok. Lights are going out this December. It's happening. Oh, there's priests, there's dead bodies. The question is not where, my friend. It's not where. The question is not who. It's not who either. So we're crossing out them. It's not even the how. But in 1986, it was 2019.
Anfang
It
ist
was
das
when.
Ende.
When?
Und das Ende ist der Anfang.
Wow.
Dark. So, you know,
Wow.
I know your wife is probably already watching it while you're
think
sitting
she's-
here recording it.
She's
this
got
today.
every episode right now binge watched probably.
She come home, she's gonna die snarpendoozen.
I'm like, what?
9!
9 dark. What?
Aw.
Oh man.
All right, so that is
Wow.
a chunk that's happening in the entertainment world today, my friend.
Wow. Netflix will do anything.
Yeah, I know. They, you know, I remember when they actually had movies on their thing, and that's actually why I liked Netflix. And I,
and
you
now
know,
they got
even
shows
said it wasn't
everywhere.
like I was gonna, you know, I'm not surprised by this. They said eventually we're gonna have all of our own original content. We're not
Right,
gonna
right.
pay for shit.
Exactly. Like them and Hulu, they got the same shit. Amazon, did you hear about they're putting out a Lord of the Rings fucking series now?
Are they? Well, I like Amazon just because I've got that Fire Stick.
Yeah.
And I've got one of them jailbroken ones. I won't deny that
Yep.
shit. But half the time that jailbreak shit, it takes a while. I gotta wait. So I've been just watching a lot of Netflix Prime lately, and you know, it's fine. I don't really need. They have documentaries on there. They actually got some decent movies.
True.
Their original series of what I've watched of them are pretty good, but I can't get into them for some reason. I get into like 4 or 5 episodes, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. I
Sneaky Pete was pretty cool, and I don't know why I didn't continue watching it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that guy that I can never remember how to say his name. Giovanni Ratcha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah, that guy. I like
that guy. Wasn't he?
He was in Boiler Room. I know that.
Wasn't he in the?
You know, a
wasn't he
movie
in-
that actually was Wolf on Wall Street before Wolf on Wall Street,
wasn't
and they
he
just
in-
made it cooler by putting a whole bunch of hip hop in the movie.
Wasn't he like Phoebe's retarded brother on Friends?
Yes.
Yes.
he was.
Okay.
Or was it
Yeah, the one that they had.
boyfriend?
She
with
had the baby.
Yeah,
with the,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was him. I like that
Giovanni
guy.
Ribisi.
Is that it?
Ratcha-cha-cha. I like that better. I like that a lot better.
Yeah.
Giovanni Ribisi. Speaking of white rappers.
Giovanni.
Okay. Speaking of white rappers,
Is there a white rapper named?
I don't know.
Giovanni? I bet there is.
There should be though, because
Giovanni.
that's a rap name if I ever heard one. That's an Italian rap name.
Yeah.
But let's get back into some white rappers here. We got some music.
What you got?
I
next,
got
my
some guy
friend?
named after a cracker, surprisingly.
A guy after a cracker?
Yes, his name is Ritz. I don't know if
Ritz.
you've ever. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this
I thought it was
guy.
gonna be saltine.
He's got saltine. This guy's got like a big old red Jufro looking thing come down like I can't explain it, but it's big, and he raps hard. Basically, Ritz, baby.
Ritz.
This dude goes
Not putting on
off.
the Ritz. Huh?
Nah,
No.
nah. So
that's some classic white rap,
that is
ain't
some
it?
classic white rapper, yes.
Now that I'm thinking about it, he rhymes in that song.
Yes,
is
he
that what
does.
I believe there was some.
that was
There might even be 16 bars.
God, I think so. Anyway, yes, I think it. Anyway, so speaking of Ritz Cracker, Ritz, white rapper, name of his song, white rapper, Ritz, white rapper hour, baby. Let's do this. White rappers,
Woo!
white rappers, white.
White bread.
White boy. White boy. White boy. To a G. White boy. White boy. Yeah. White boy. Don Deuce was a gear in my ears, got introduced to rap. Still in instrumentals of singles, I use the tracks. NC Brew, Mellow Man, Ninja Brew. The damage of tears from the king and I was a few I had. Practice in my room for hours, improve my craft. On every artist album that I heard on the song, bring it on, number 14. Till death do us part, wishing it was from the fifth ward of Houston. Bad, a white kid from the birds, bumping fifth ward boys. Too much trouble to see that all squad cassette. Up in class, prepping bums, diggity bum, giggity gangster, biting spice, one and that's a fest. Crisscross and method, red man in my headphone blasting, time for some action. That's when the teacher would get mad and she would get me out of class. classroom. The bell rang, start a cipher in the bathroom. Up inside the gym, take turns spitting to beat the bleacher with a hand, trying to keep the beat. Only white dude to win in my school that spit proved I'm sick and I will eat MCs. I had room to grow the talent show. I ride a vest like Trex, Miami Hurricane hat while I held the mic. Haters talking shit like who to say Vanilla Ice, and I don't care if he's nice on my life. I don't like the white rappers. Growing up it was taught, my family said it us all. They gave up, I was just a white rapper. But I created the boss, cause I boss in the booth. I go nuts, and I'm just a white rapper. But I'm ready to be dope, and I know that you think I'm a joke, cause I'm just a white rapper. Put my heart on the stage, on the page, but at the end of the day, I'm ninth just grade, a white rapper. Getting better by 10th, I was convinced I get a deal. My skills improved 100%. Back then, nobody had studio equipment in the grip. I was the only one that did. I spent my life in the basement on Cruise Road up in Eagle Point. Cops labeled it a gang house. We was doing music, we dropped out, dreaming of being on 18 and 31. I would go out and perform open mics when no one's white. No one likes to clap or give you that clause. You be scared to go inside. Stood at a spot in the hood, 20 miles from home, waiting to finally hit the stage and blow their mind. Perform for 5 people to 20 at best. Sending demo tapes, the labels a ton of rejects, a ton of fake record company execs on my talent and try their best to convince me they got something to invest in. Just wasting my time. Phony managers scamming us. Girlfriend and family, the verdict unanimous. Just stop rapping, you piece of shit. It's not happening to act white and grow up. Are you trying to embarrass us? So I told that girl bye. No one stop on my stride. Rhymes kept getting better, my bust is harder than I. Almost quitting when I dig, I introduced her the guy that put me on it. He been through the same struggle as I. A white rapper. Growing up it was taught, my family said it us all. They gave up, I was just a white rapper. But I created the boss, cause I boss in the booth. I come nuts, and I'm just a white rapper. But I'm ready to be dope, and I know that you think I'm a joke, cause I'm just a white rapper. Put my heart on the stage, on the page, but at the end of the day, I'm still just a white rapper. Now the rap game is flooded with rappers from every nationality, a ton of them crackers. The fact that I finally came up was miraculous. 20 years later, my name is becoming established. My album is on the rack at Best Buy. I was at the BET Awards, I was sitting right next to Luda and Rick Ross, but who would have thought I was just a Jimmy Nicks flipping chicken tenders and French fries. I used to hate when people ask me what I do for a living. It feels great to tell them you a musician until they ask what type of music I tell them I rap. Then they laugh looking at me, they be like, who are you kidding? I be like, Google me, bitch. They always compare us white boys to one another. Is your music like his? You should be rich. Freestyle, make a stupid request. Before I made it in music, I never used to have shit. Now I got my own crib, I can't afford my car. Fans say my music helps them when they going through hard times. I speak my mind even when I'm going too far. Even though a part of me agree with Lord Jamar, we all guessing hip-hop. I'm appreciative that you finally let us in the crib. But I bust on my ass to get respect for my craft and interviews. And never forget to mention this, and I'm just a white rapper. Growing up it was taught, my family said it us all. They gave up, I was just a white rapper. But I created the boss, cause I boss in the booth. I go nuts, and I'm just a white rapper. But I'm ready to be dope, and I know that you think I'm a joke, cause I'm just a white rapper. I put my heart on the stage, on the page, but at the end of the day, I'm still just a white rapper.
White rapper. Gotta love me some Prince, baby.
Music.
Strange music.
Oh, was that on Strange?
Yes, sir.
Oh, now Strange Music is some shit, man.
Yes, yes.
They
Mr.
man,
Tech Nine's
Oh,
group.
Tech
Yes.
Nine, man. He has been a fucking force to
Tech
be reckoned
Nine is
with
a monster.
in the rap world, and has quite the cast of crew around
Yes,
him.
and this guy is apparently one of them.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Mr. Ritz.
Ritz. You know, white
R.I.T.'s.
rapper. You know where I see a lot of white rappers?
Where you see a lot of white rappers.
I see them at the Barnes & Noble.
You do?
Yes, all the time. I see white rappers there, especially this time of year. They're usually a bunch of old ladies taking a couple donations as they're wrapping up the Christmas gifts. Man, them white rappers, they know how to do it
They
right.
do know how to do it right, man. They do. Old school, too. Get that bow on that shit. Gangster.
Oh, so I gotta ask you something.
What you got? What you
I
got?
gotta ask
You
you
gotta ask
something.
me. What do you got?
What is going on in the world of wrestling?
Oh, wrestling. Well, fortunately, it's a slow week in.
It's a
for
slow week?
Fluorescent
How is it
Wrestling.
ever a slow week in the world
It
of
is-
wrestling?
It is a slow week in the world of wrestling. So I actually got to do some research for once. I was reading a book.
No way.
I
Reading
was.
a book?
I haven't read. Well, yeah, I was reading a book. It's a WWE book, but it's a book. It's called Unscripted. It was made back in 2003. Official. Now, I got to thinking recently about the whole Chris Benoit tragedy that happened back in 2007. Now, for you guys who don't know, Chris Benoit apparently, quote unquote, smothered his son, who was autistic, in his bed with a pillow, killed him, then went into his bedroom, killed his wife Nancy, and then proceeded to go into his weight room and hang himself. Now, they were saying that it was probably due to multiple concussions, steroid abuse, and pain pills. And The concussions, now they're doing all this research stating that, concussions lead to brain damage. After a certain amount, you can end up physically retarded and not in the funny way, so you go in and you get the 3 or 4 times in the head, and then sooner or later you're and not but Chris Benoit seemed to have physically snapped, and in an interview he did for this book 4 years prior to this event, he goes into saying,
wait, I'm losing you.
Sorry,
When was this book done? He did the whole tragedy happened in what, 2007, right?
This book was wrote in 2003.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so 4 years prior. Now, they did an interview with him, and they asked him the question on, what do you think concussions and, everything will have on your future, long-term stability-wise. And he basically goes into saying, I'm sure I'm going to have some physical problems down the line. But sometimes you see regular people, too, all broken down. They're 50 or 60. So he does the best he does to take care of his body. He's had neck surgeries, elbow surgeries. For the most part, he feels
Sabu
good.
broke that man.
He did.
And what, he was in his 20s then when that happened?
Yeah, early 20, and he did more damage to his body and his head than, I want to say, 90% of the rest
one
of
of his
the time.
signature moves was a flying headbutt off the top turnbuckle.
Which caused 4 concussions, mind you.
That's it? Yeah, I bet it was more than that.
That he went on record with.
Yeah.
Okay.
4
4
was probably like 4D.
Yeah, 40,000. He did them every night for like fucking 10, 15 years. And basically, he when he died and he went and he snapped, they said his body looked like he had physically been broken, like for like a 29-year-old, let's say. No, sorry, he was 35 when he died, ish. They said he had the body and the brain capacity of a 65-year-old, 75-year-old. So he was wearing down, like, degeneratively, like, threefold. And they're saying now it was due to all the concussions and the drugs. And this book basically goes into him stating that he's predicting him is going to be breaking down and wearing down. You know what I mean? Like, he's telling everything that basically happened within the next 4 years. Like, during this interview. Like, he's saying how, like, I'm sure my brain is going to start to diminish. My body's going to start to go where I'm going to be in pain more and more, and I'm going to rely on pills and everything else. Which, come to find out, was...
Yeah, and he was one of those, it's like most wrestlers, that I remember. He came in, I remember when he was in WCW, and he was a member of them Four Horsemen. He was a small guy, wasn't really all that big.
Right.
And then, man, by the time where he unfortunately created such a disaster.
And it just happened like that. That just goes to show you that stuff can happen overnight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wrestling is a dangerous fucking sport, no matter what people tell you.
And it's demanding. It's very demanding.
They don't
and honestly,
get breaks.
This was a time where wrestling was still gold. They were still saying how awesome it was. And, we do bitch about it now. Even myself, who is not into it like it used to be because, it's not as good as it used to be because because they were killing themselves.
Right.
At least, they're still probably jacking up steroids. They're still probably getting concussions.
Like John Cena says, you'll never know if he does, though.
Yeah, you never know when you are.
You never know. But that just goes to show you that I don't care how fake they tell you it is, your body and your brain take a toll getting beat up every other day. You know what I mean? They work literally, how many days a year are there? 357?
365.
365, whatever it is. My days are blending in. But they work literally 90% of that. They see their families 10% of a year. Like, and it's not even on holidays. They go Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's. They work. They go to house shows that I don't know why people are paying to go on a Christmas or Christmas Eve.
It's a gift.
Or Thanksgiving.
It's like going to a football game or a hockey game on the same day.
Right, but you don't go to fucking Mudlick, Kentucky to have a house show on Christmas. It's not,
No, you go to Poughkeepsie, New York.
New York.
I was there. I was there.
I've been there. I've been there. I was there when DX got back together and Shawn Michaels. Okay, white rappers.
Oh.
Let's get back into this white rappers. Your
Yeah.
turn here, sir.
All right. This guy, man, he's made a couple lists.
Lists?
He uses the most wordage out of any rapper. I wish honestly I brought it up because he's used more words in his career of rapping than any rapper.
Really?
They consider him the best linguistic artist.
He's a cunning linguist. All right. Must be a master
Yeah.
debater.
Oh, man. I can't say enough about this guy. When I first started listening to him, honestly, I bought an album because I liked one song and I thought it had really cool artwork.
Okay.
And I listened to it, and I heard this track called None Shall Pass.
Oh.
And, man, it's got this crazy video with monkeys flying around. This guy, he talks in double entendres. Like, I don't know if I got it, but
I got it. I just don't know if I got it, guys.
I just didn't know if I got it, you know? So, but it was one of those things, like, the more I listened to it, like, the more, like, I guess you start liking wine or craft beers or, fuck, man, I even remember when I was drinking tequila. You know, if you drink the wrong tequila, it tastes like bad tequila. But there is
like
not just
gas.
Jose Cuervo.
No,
there's a lot. There's
and
a
not
big
just
world
Patron.
out there.
I don't
Yeah,
care
there
what
is a
you.
big
There's more than
world out
Patron.
there. And this artist has done nothing but it continues to grow. I continue to love listening to him. He tells stories about kittens.
Kittens.
You know.
Kittens.
Yeah. Oh man, he's got this song called Kirby, which is you got to check out the video, man. It's puppets and a kitten. It's amazing.
Nice.
But this is a track that I fell in love with years ago called Food, Clothes, Medicine by my man, who if I get to have a son, I'm gonna name him after this bitch.
Nice.
His name is Aesop Rock.
Oh.
So y'all know it's 110 degrees in this fucking vocal booth. Fucking face paint. Let's go. Two shoes chewed up, colluding with the feud's rogue veterans. Food, clothes, medicine. Wielding out the smokestack factory trained for capturing the zoo's ghost predators. Food, clothes, medicine. I think I thunk a bunk colony could possibly abuse grown delegates. Food, clothes, medicine. Peace, the whippersnapper generation greet 'em with a full-blown pistol pull. Food, clothes, medicinal variety. For every plastic orange bottle. For tarnished pharmacy labels chafed in abrasive pockets. Suit the hellhounds with blades and chain link. For the dead, walk a little less clumsy than you think. Hunger paints chump change. Tell it to how his belly get when bougie hopes hellions. Food, clothes, medicine, alumni bum. I got the skin on my teeth between my fingertip and stellar. Let's bet it melts together. Let's get these men some shelter. 3 hops and a cot with quaaludes on a pillowcase left and an ultimately cordial gesture by the staff. It's a bathhouse for brave soldiers where they coordinate the fornicating whores in maids' clothing. Sip a hot mug up, kick a chuck up to the apple box. Frankie says relax. 20 says he snaps. Safe wager. Hell, 90% sent to the Jubilee. Never return to brag about that fish bigger than you and me. Walk on glass, cruise close residence. Bang on doors, food, clothes, medicine. United we stand till all our parties click. I divide and conquer, cause frankly I'd rather sit. These are them rat races. Machine a man sprocket of fat laces. Hatchback of flashbacks from a heyday full of bad lasers. Now Major Ace route the following orders to all his crews. Chrome generals, food, clothes, medicine. Walk on glass, bang on doors. Talk on trash, hang on whores. Walk on cash, bank on wars. Like, it's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. We rotate protocol Call on a ring finger neighbor to peruse gross negligence. Food, clothes, medicine. Martyrs leak faster if the carver tweaks the dagger. 90 moves choke citizens. Food, clothes, medicine. Well, yapple frickin' zapple. They've sapped this commitment's cast some cool, dope, excellent. Food, clothes, medicine. It's tough to legislate when scum tongue down a dinner plate of booze, coke, heroin. I'll bite the hand at beef, shoot a steak and spit the knuckles back. Stitch him up and give him dap before his brother's rubberneck. Iron Chef Lithuania, Crescent Kitchen Stadium. With chicken and mashed serotonin drifting into gravy. Don't save me some scallywags, hold your breath. Their curmudgeons gun dusty like the road to death. Yeah, I got pinstripe, my leisure kisser, no kill switch. Just a guilty gizzard with a recommended pill slip. I wipe placenta off my face in the height of the disco era. Fruit through liquid bubblegum fever, death and Christmas sweaters. Fruit through sacrament, fast food study hall and cliff notes benders. Now holds a bachelor's in training ninjas to tiptoe better. These are them Sham City kidney kicks to the loose bolts, bellyache killing for clans who stand iffy on food, clothes, Medicaid. Hollywood, I got spotlit with bigger lizards in a land of hot milk and honey with stingers in it. Singer, Jimmy to just up, check a tip cup. Mothers watch your babies, get a preacher's keen on fist fucks. Keep your schnapps clean, ears open, choppers zipped up. Food, clothes, medicine, cause hungry, naked, sick sucks. Collide your workarounds with Autobahn inertia dance and curb them herbs love bugs, better curse like final curtain clamp. Another savior with his foot cold stuck in his mouth. I play that who knows food, clothes, fuck it, I'm out. Walk on glass, bang on doors. Talk on trash, hang on whores. Walk on cash, bang on wars. Like, it's yours. It's yours. It's yours.
Oh yeah, Mr. Aesop, what's good? You notice, like, after he came out, there's mad people like Aesop Rocky and like Aesop
Well,
this
yo,
and that.
when I heard of that ASAP
With the dollar sign bullshit?
I was like, yo, I didn't know like Aesop got into some new shit.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Then I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is at all. If that's one thing that I'll say about, we have our own opinions.
Yeah.
And I must say that this new shit that they call rap, I don't get
No,
it.
I don't
get it. And no offense to
I
any
give
of
it a
the
chance.
OT Genesis out there, or who's the trap queen there?
Oh,
What's
Jesus
that
Christ.
fella?
Oh, what the? I can't.
And
even-
now that the kids call that trap music, I don't get it.
I don't listen. What
And
the
then-
fuck is a
and then-
Fetty
and then
Wap?
trap-
For what I want to
That's it.
know.
What is a Fetty Wap?
The fuck is a Fetty Wap? That's what I want to know.
It
I don't
sounds delicious.
It does. It sounds really good. Was that like an Italian dish, right? Fetty Wap. That's what, spaghetti with some
Spaghetti
kind of
Fetty Wap.
some spaghetti.
Some Fetty spaghetti Wap.
It's speaking of, we got a lot of white rappers repping the area too. We live upstate New York, where there's literally
We really have a lot. Oh shit!
there is literally.
Oh my god! I completely forgot about somebody.
Who?
Oh my god!
Who?
I can't
Who?
even believe it.
Who?
He used to kick some drums for a little band, Coheed
Oh.
and Cambria.
Oh Jesus!
My goodness.
Mr. Weird Science.
Mr. Conspiracy
Shout out to Weird Science.
Now, Mel Gibson.
Shout out to Weird Science.
Shit,
Sorry,
we're
we
talking
forgot
about a lot
about
of
you.
white rappers out here. I'm sorry, I had to just buzz right in.
No,
Dude,
that's-
every time we go through Kingston, we
You
did
know.
the video for
Right? Fucking goddamn. Anyway, like we have a lot of. We do
Aaron
like.
Rodgers driving his truck famous.
We got a lot of talented people around here. They're all white, a lot of them.
Oh
No, they're not. No, a lot of them are white though. Like, we got some boys. We're from upstate New York. We got like people from Albany, people from even from the city. I'll go.
We have a good mix.
We do. Poughkeepsie area's got some nice people. Some Kingston got some underground people that people sleep on around here a lot. But one dude I've gotten to do a show with. He's become a pretty decent friend. He's won the BET freestyle battles way back in the 90s.
Oh.
Mr. El Gant. He's
El
been
Gun. Oh man.
he's been all over. He does stuff with Ras Kass. He does
Shit,
stuff
man.
with and
It's been a
he's
long time since I heard that name.
he's
he
from
put
the
up
area.
a good battle against my man Jin. I'm
He
pretty
did.
sure he lost
Yes,
that
I'm
one.
not sure he might have, but we'll have to look that up. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm
But
not
El Gant,
positive.
man,
But
yeah,
Jen, you can't.
No, and honestly, I didn't know El Gant was from around the
Yeah,
the
he's
parts.
Albany, baby. He's University of Albany, man. He was
He
there.
didn't play at that show at Valentine's, did he?
No.
Okay.
He played a Chris Webby show that I opened for.
I missed that one.
Way a
Yeah,
while
that
ago.
Was a long time ago.
Me, him, Hologram, a bunch of white
Hollow,
rappers.
Did Hollow ever become anything?
Yeah, I mean, he became a father. He's
good
like
for
me,
him.
you know. I mean, he became a father.
Became an old man.
Became an old man. He does stuff on the side, you know. He's still trying to pimp it
Good.
out. He's good. But speaking of Mr. Elgant, like, he's repping hard 518 in this, like, with a bunch of people from the 518 area code
Even
again.
though, actually, are they
which
still
is
going
our
to be a
area code.
518 area code? We just had a split, didn't we?
Oh, we
Isn't there a
did. We
new area
did.
code?
I think they're not going to be 518 for much longer. But
No, I think they get to keep it.
Do
I
they?
think they do, yeah. I think Albany gets to keep the 518.
all right, well, then it still stands.
What?
What? Here he is, Mr. Elgant, with his boys, Giant Gorilla Dog Thing.
I like that name.
I love it. It's 518,
Gorilla
baby.
Dog thing.
Incredible.
This shit we make it stay hitting like a home run derby. While I'm steady doing shit that make me owe in a turn. Nigga, then poking a pair of lips to bitches older than 30. With a couple of kids are getting drunk and overly flirty. It's on. Like you can catch me down in Boca Raton. Playing drunk and shuffleboard and going home with your mom. And see, it's obvious that you don't really know what we on. Tried to bit the shit we spit, but then you quoted it wrong. And see, Sonny, I will smack you with the opener's palm until the ground is getting wet like you knocked over the bomb. While you holding your jaw, I'm approaching your broad with a box of rubbers big enough to open a store. And it's hard to say just have the shit on both for your squad when you get gutted from your nuts up to the hole where you talk. So use caution when we stomp into the streets of New York, cause I don't eat with the fork, it's just my teeth and my claws,
Incredible.
Yeah. I'ma finish where I started at. 518, home is where my heart is at. Roamed over every bar, pizza spot, and laundromat. Did coke and bone till I thought I had a heart attack. Started with a plan. 97 did a verse, trying not to curse. I'm back a dirty Dan. Making fans trying to maintain the GPA, stay sane. University of Albany, I was a great Dane. Change lanes, same game. Jack of all cross face with gaunt sweating, making minimum wage across gates. Spitting off tapes, I would spit and roll. Show love to everyone that represent what pitch control. What a shitty hole, it's still a pretty spot. Moved to New York City, but I bring it with me worldwide. Every time I ride, got a lock on my cash flow. Hold my craft upstate and owe it to these assholes.
Incredible.
Your fucking name drops. You ain't sick, boy. You ain't making the veins pop in the train spot. You more bitch than candy coated raindrops. I'm Triple H Brock, making a cage drop. Got a white snake, make Tony contain hop. Crawling across the hood, digger claws in a paint job. You already know that my tape rock. These 5-panel fuckboys claiming they aim Glocks. They ain't cake guap, a date rape K-Fox in a beige top Maybach. I'm afraid not. Great Scott, you are what you eat, you should taste twat. Reggie Miller made a whole career out of lame flops. You switch sides like Wade Boggs and take to your plain blocks, eating orangutan's cock. And suck the AIDS out of it. You isn't in my way, you should fucking stay out of it.
Incredible.
Mr. Elgant and Giant Gorilla Dog Thing.
That was good. That
Repping
was a
upstate.
Good track.
Loving
Repping
it.
it.
Repping.
Repping it. I'm not a big rapper. I don't understand the whole repping.
Repping.
Of some area
I am
codes.
down.
Area codes are some big numbers.
I am down with
And
the hood team.
I was one of those, you know, it changed. I was a 914, then I was an 845, now I'm a 518.
Yes.
I don't know, man. And then people asking me where my zip code is, and then they want my social security number.
I'm like, nah.
Next thing you know, I am winning money from princes in
Publishers
Saudi
Clearing House and
Arabia.
shit, and-
They want to pay for my kingdom.
Say I got some desert out in the middle somewhere that's mine. Like, just got to mail him $100,000.
Yeah. You know what he really wants? All he wants is a fingerling.
Have
you heard about these things?
No.
You haven't heard about a fingerling?
Fingerling. I cannot say that I've heard about a fingerling.
Oh my goodness. You want to know about a fingerling?
Sure, I do.
Oh my goodness. Fingerlings are the hottest toys this year for Christmas. And I'm surprised as a father you haven't heard of the fingerling. And honestly, I'm so glad with girls
kind
you
of honest.
haven't heard of the fingerling.
Let me honest with you, I really don't know if I want to know about a fingerling, but I will listen to it coming out of your mouth because it probably sounds sexy. So let's do it.
Honestly, no, I say it like I think of that movie, 23 with Jim Carrey. His name was Fingerling.
Fingerling.
Yes, exactly, like that. Well, last holiday season, most Americans thought that fingerlings were kinda undersized potatoes. This year, parents and young kids know them as the tough-to-find toys topping plenty of wish lists.
Not my kids' wish list.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little video here about the oh fuck, maybe I'm not.
Maybe he's not.
You know, this is why I can't do my own goddamn shit. You know, because I can't read and do this stuff all at the same time.
He's like
But no, dude, these things are fucking nuts. They're all they are is a little toy that wraps around your finger. And it fucking talks to you. It fucking talks to you. It is. It's like a Tamagotchi, man, that we used to have on our keychains.
I remember those.
Really shit.
Gigapets, right? Tamagotchis type shit.
Yeah. Oh, now my computer's all jamming up because the Chicago Tribune
See,
is
they
fucked up.
don't want you to talk about the fingerling.
I don't like the thing. There we go.
There we go. It's a potato,
Fuck
you say?
that, yeah.
That talks to you?
Still, I guess like last year, I guess it was around, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
See, is that like it was like a sleeper hit, like one of those fidget spinner bullshits that everybody
see,
doesn't
yeah,
have,
honestly,
has but don't want anymore?
Yeah, and didn't you tell me about like that woman? I've heard it a couple times that the woman who thought of those is never got any credit for it.
Never.
I bet she has somehow or another now.
Probably, but like we used to do that shit with like ball bearings and all this crap back in like tech class. We never got paid for it. We should have.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, now. Oh, that's too long. There we go. That's what I want to see. Yo, here we go. This is a fingerling commercial.
Fingerling?
Yeah.
Sounds dirty.
Oh, it does, man.
Kind of like it.
Why aren't you playing? Oh, because I fucking got it on mute.
He's
See,
got it on-
once again.
See?
If anybody's out there is willing to do my
We need a producer.
do my producing for free here.
Let's get an intern in here. We need a producer.
Fingerlings are the cutest baby monkeys. They go wherever you go.
They're on. Hang on your straws, like they hump it. That's a big one.
Fingerlings, friendship at your fingertips. You can collect them all
Fingerling,
from Bowie.
friendship at your fingertips. Okay.
Fingerlings.
Yeah. That's.
Wow.
That is that. That is a fingerling. So, make sure you get your fucking fingerling. Because without
fingerlings.
it, you might be lost.
It's the holiday season, baby. Go get your fingerlings.
Go get your
They talk to you.
fingerling.
Little monkeys on your finger.
Oh,
It's all the
man.
rage.
Well, here we go.
What do we got
I'm
next?
playing a little track for you.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
You might have heard of this guy.
Maybe.
If you like the white rap like I
Well,
do.
I hope so.
Like
This
white
is the
bread.
yes.
And
Wonder Bread,
fluff.
baby. Fluff. Marshmallow.
And vanilla ice cream.
Oh.
And Minnesota. Then you've
Minnesota.
heard about this guy. He goes by the name of Slug, but he's got this
Slug.
little group that he calls Atmosphere. They've been
Oh.
putting it down for like
for
25, 30
forever?
years.
Since there was the atmosphere. like, since
Yeah,
it came-
I don't know, but this is a little song called Dreamer off of probably one of the best albums. I don't care. Best albums in general.
Nice.
1, it's an amazing album. 2, it has the best name, and I will still, steal this quote every time I can. And that's when life gives you lemons. You know what you do? You paint that shit gold.
Damn right.
A heart condition, so as a kid she had to adapt to smarter living. Not much room to rebel because of health. No drugs, no booze, just kiss and tell. Well known on the scene, jailbait queen. Had the first baby, barely 18. Father of the child was after one thing. When the daughter came, the dad was unseen. It don't matter, he ain't got a job, so she had to go to work and leave the baby with her mom. Second shift till the neck is stiff, but she worked it and built her own nest to live. Soon after that, baby's daddy / lazy bum with no cash. He wanna come over and crash. He wanna play his part, so she let him move into that garden level apartment. She knew better, she did it anyways. Explain better when you trying to see some better days. The sun's up, catch those rays. Butterflies now, who's got chase? But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. 2 years later, 2 months pregnant. Same daddy, same broke ass situation. This time the doc said her heart might break. Praise God that the job got her health benefits straight. She believes in the right to choice, but she loves baby girl and she wants a boy. Makes more nowadays on the day shift. Balance that with night classes. Take some time and space and make it all fit. The apartment they now live in is overcrowded. Raised her voice and made her point. Told that boy, go get employed. He put on his best shirt, said he wasn't coming back till he gets work. She knew what that part meant, so she swept every piece out that apartment. Peace out, keep out, take the scenic route. Rather only have to feed 3 mouths. She adapts to everything now, and nobody asks what she dreams about. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. Little girl was the first reason to breathe, and a little man was the first man she believed in. She gotta live right and do right by self. She do for self, she don't want your help. Afraid of being alone, but fear ain't enough to knock her off of that stone. Gonna make that home her home, with or without a man that she can call her own. Big boss at work is anxious, continues to hand her the wrong advances. She passes the test, she knew the answers. Quit the job to go take a chance with life. This is life, we all strain while we pray for dollars and we work for change. It's all the same, we all struggle. Sometimes you gotta say fuck you. When you smile and she doesn't return it, give her room, man, don't disturb it. If it makes it hurt less to curse and fight, go ahead and hate the world, girl, you earned the right. Now, but she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope. But she still dreams after she woke. Tight hold on that hope. Sometimes it can seem so cold. Do what you gotta do to cope.
Whoa, and we're back. I like that song.
Oh, I like Atmosphere. I didn't even know what to pick. That was just one of the top ones up on the list. So I'm like, you know what, we'll go with Dreamer. And there's actually, man, what I love about Atmosphere, like I love about a lot of artists, it paints a picture for me. He tells such a story.
Yes.
And he's one of those guys, I've seen him a bunch of times, actually, and every time he gets nothing but better. No backing, he just has his boys behind him, and Slug just fucking does it. And I think over years, he has a set of pipes on him. He can fucking go. And you, as you know, you've been up there doing it yourself.
Oh my God, dude,
you
it's
know
so
that
hard.
shit is not an easy
Breath
task.
control, you need to have breath control. That's all I'm saying. Breath control is key. And if you could sit there and go for an hour, hour and a half with like a 30-second break at the most, you're fucking gold. Like, you you got it. I can maybe hold 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I could only hype.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
that-
could. I am now certified once again in CPR and AED. And one thing I can tell you, Marshall, that just assume they're dead.
Just
Always
assume
assume
they're
they're dead, and just you know what, and just start bumping on their chest. If you don't know anything else to do, that's what you do. You just bunch on their fucking chest, and you got to do that shit. And then 30. It's supposed to be like 120 beats per minute.
Right.
And then 2 breaths, and then you keep going. You do that shit for as long as humanly possible till an ambulance gets there. And honestly, they might be dead. Your chance of saving an adult human without advanced medical care is about 3%. But you keep the body and the brain going
Keep
enough.
going for the oxygen to kind of keep moving.
That somebody can get in there and fix you properly and with minimal brain damage.
Right.
Oh,
Well, it's all
shit.
about the minimal brain damage, man. It's all about it. So,
All right, what are you hitting us with here, Marshall?
Oh,
What are you hitting us with?
my last track that I want to play is from a dude that, I heard of maybe a couple years ago, and this dude mixes.
Maybe a couple years ago.
Maybe a couple of years ago. I want to say maybe 3 or 4, at the most. I want to say maybe. This dude mixes dramatics with hip hop, and people think just because his name is the Joker that he's an ICP ripoff, blah 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 bullshit.
He's not the Joker ripoff, as in the Joker,
no,
maybe.
He's got 2 R's, man. This guy's 2 R's.
Oh shit!
2 R's, totally different.
Totally legit.
Totally
here.
different. That's like the Vanilla Ice,
So
song
we're
there.
not talking about the
Semantics.
Batman Joker.
Right.
We're
talking
not talking about the insane clown Jokers.
Yes, no.
We're not talking about. Are we talking about the friendly? We're not talking about a deck of cards. They're not talking about a deck of cards.
we're not talking about the deck of cards or the
Alice
the
in Wonderland, maybe.
the
Maybe?
Joker's cards, maybe. No, not them cards from
No,
ICP
no.
either. They be throwing them out there. The Jekyll.
Not
and
Gambit from
Not
the.
Gambit.
He's not. Is he throwing cards?
throwing cards.
No, I'm not. Honestly, I gotta stop making
No.
fun of the guy.
This
This guy
dude
actually can fucking. I've heard a couple of his tracks. The
This
guy can
dude
fucking. He puts it down.
This dude can go he can go.
He's got quite a flow to him.
Yeah, I think he's different enough to stand out above all the so-called
He is
horrorcore rappers.
Yeah, the horrorcore scene. He's one of those ones that I recognize when you could put something on for me, and I'm like, oh, that's that guy,
That's
the
the-
Joker,
right.
because he's
You-
got his unique.
you know the
sound, which is
voice
always
and the
something that-
sound.
that's good to hear.
And it's always a plus when people have done tracks with the guy. I ain't dropping the names because Oh, what? What? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell happened there. It just fell out of my pocket. So we're gonna go into the Joker real quick here, and it's a really really dope song. It's called Ever Before.
Wasted enough of my time. I could cut you where you stand. Why should I not kill a singing wag in fool's clothing? I've heard rumors. King Moriah's great singing jester you are. Well, you have yet to prove yourself to me, loud slow. You ain't heard about the J yet? Shut up, you don't know what I'm gonna say yet. Living in a rage, giving in a cage. Coming to cut now, coming to get a paycheck. Homie, depending on how you looking at it, I can be considered a renegade, original, and I may dress funny, but I'm one of a kind, a son of a Johnny Godzilla. Wouldn't get to do with DNA test, so I got a complex, I gotta be the baddest at everything that I do when I feed the madness. Got a ding and a bruise and a kitty sadness, and I'm still trying to figure out who my dad is. So I give it every I still came up short, delivered to the government, a building of courts, and never got me anything definitive, and nothing ever turned out quite my way. So I look to the sky, look to my God, digging down deep, hey, look what I find. Another cruise game and a crook to a bite at the bottom of the pole line, hooked in and I just waiting for me with the bait in the sea. Fool if I take it, but I didn't go. So what have I done with my time? Trapped in my mind. What or how? Time you on now. Hear the Gemini calling in every word. I'm back from the dungeon to bring you something you've never heard. Ever before. Now how do you know a secret's the labyrinth?
right, that was the Joker. Two
Ever
R's.
before.
Ever before.
And he does it pretty well, man.
He does.
I really dig that track, and I don't even have a shovel, so how am I gonna dig without
That's
a
right.
shovel?
Dig it.
But I can dig it.
I can dig it, fool. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Whoop! There it is.
Were they white?
No.
No. Was that the 69 boys?
That was tag team.
Tag team.
Ain't no black person ever said, whoop, there it is. It was all the white dudes singing along.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, the black dudes said it, but all the white dudes were like, we're going to say it from now on. And then the black dudes were like, we ain't saying that anymore. You white people.
Oh, that's good.
Taking our music.
Ridiculous. All right. Well, this last track, I had no idea now what I was gonna play. Till I have Mole asking me during. Everybody's like, "What you gonna play next, huh? What you gonna play?"
What you gonna play?
Mole, you might know this guy.
Maybe.
He's one half of a little group called One Unit. Featured on this track is a fellow named Hologram.
I like that guy. That guy.
Have you heard of this little group?
I don't know, man. One Unit, huh?
One Unit, yeah. Can
Where are
you
they
say
from again?
anything about? I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man. They can't be any good.
I found them on the interweb.
Oh, God, so they gotta be good. No, I think I might have heard of these guys. One of them is a very good guy, man. He used to be very good looking. Now he's kind of old and ragged, but, I heard he had kids and he just settled down and gave up. So he let his dreams stay.
Defeated.
I was
Now
defeated.
Now he sits here with me on a Saturday.
Used to be called the Entertainer.
Then we talk about other songs.
Now I talk
which
about
are
other
like-
people doing shit that I want to be doing, but anyway. So what song? What do we got here, sir?
I got a little song called Rocket.
Rocket. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to love that song.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't check it out before I'm about to hit play here. So if this song is not the best, I apologize.
Hey, well, I think it might be passable.
Oh, well, no, it's like I'm pretty sure actually production-wise, this one's actually pretty good.
Yes, I
there's
think-
some. I've got some mixed down tracks here.
There's-
One unit that
There
that-
is some
that might
just
be,
shit on the fly
yeah.
that we did like one
Yeah,
take.
and I wouldn't want to embarrass him like that. But
No.
honestly, our man Smoke Diz,
Oh.
aka the man across the room,
That'd be me.
actually he can put it down, man. For
Every now and then I've
he's
been
a
known.
humble fella here, but him and his time and they had the One Unit, man. They had themselves some good shows. I had a good time.
We have been known to rock
cruising
the
up and
crowd.
down the East Coast,
Yes.
doing his thing when he was younger.
Yes.
Making noise, I guess, over in Denmark.
missing him and his wife doing the hula hoop out in the middle of the shows. I love that.
Oh yeah,
Missed that.
no, we had fun.
Yes.
Fun.
Great
we did.
days.
So
Good
here's
times.
a track, Rocket.
Rocket.
Rocket. Smoke Diz. We got grimy on this one. Yeah. Rocket. Rocket. Come on. Get up. Yeah. Rocket. Rocket. Yo. Cause I'm fresh like Dougie and I'm slick like Rick. And all the only gonna know that this is the shit I meant. But Pennywise straight killing them kids. Got you trying to throw stones at the big smoke dish. Got a brain full of hate and it's starting to spread through the nerves and the senses running all through my head. You're dead. When I spit fireballs at your dome and take it girly to a home so she can polish my chrome and get it on like Donkey Kong. Straight up in the barrel, on the burger like a king, but don't call me Carol. I'm a reflection of perfection, the number one selection. The only way you see the difference from the nosebleed section. Cause intelligent rap is back and that's that. No one wants to hear that little wing and money crap in the facts of facts. These styles are whack, I paid dope for the track, yo, I want it back, now come on.
Yo, so let the drama unfold. I'm fighting these foes to conquer and enlighten the globe. I'm on the throne, sipping on that bottle of gold. His name is Jack B, and baby, I can find it him so. It's just a little motivation when I finally engage the rage, telling me to kill him, and it's time for a change. My mind's twisted and it's tangled in knots that you never seen or never even wanted to watch. Just an ice cold rapper looking up at the clock, smirking at it, waiting for the fucking second I drop. A troubled young soul handling the fate of his foes, and my MO is to always leave the blade in his skull. You fucking niggas wanna bring it then jump. I got goons swinging the pump. Capone, now you swinging the stump. Fucking chump, you just sealed your own fate. Cause I feel it when they love it, but I love it when they hate. Hollow baby.
This is
hollow, your rhymes aside. You know when we do this live, you'll be rocking the spot. Days waited too long for the single to drop, and now that it's all done, all the begging can stop. Big Reese is here now, so the party can start. I should've took this beat, fucking blew it apart, but hollow beat me to it, man. Yo, that boy's got heart. Listen to this shit bad for the second it started. That flow is off the chain, that boy's crazy. My mind don't work that fast, it's too lazy. But my rhymes is nice, my flow's tight. I can see my career beginning to take flight. So stand back, boys, we have lift off. With your jaws on the floor, your lips ripped off. So why you acting confused and shocked? I thought I told you motherfuckers I was walking a big top.
Yeah, all three y'all ripped that. And it's my turn. It's tricks, baby. Check it, check it. Big Biz, smoke this, hologram matrix. Following the plan to get the cash quick. And your girl that's swallowing every single last trip. And my new single's hotter than even my last hit. Cause the hits don't stop. That's why your chicks on the tip of the cock. Cause we rock it even when we dropping hip hop. And I don't wanna be a player, no. Cause these MCs I crush a lot. Coming to know when they're gonna keep flowing until I'm on top. And I don't care about your cars and bling bling. Rather hear about some killers who talk and sing. Surrounded by bars like the flames that I bring. And you know tricks, baby, is the king amongst kings. When we rhyming, we just trying to feel desires. You deny it, don't even try it. Shit is fire. It's your highness, or it's cool if you call me sire. We the flyers, we in the sky and we getting higher. Higher than originally calculated. So now you would hate it, get decapitated. Make some beats from the sounds you will make it. The lethal team and weird science regime. I'm a manager, a producer, and a sick MC. Success is guaranteed if you fucking with us. Hologram and my homies from Blood and Guts. And upstate rappers, you know we're bred thorough. We're from New York, but not the 5 boroughs. Yeah.
From the upstate
Rock it,
region.
homie.
That was actually a really good track. I have not listened to that in at least 1 year.
You know, it's been a good year since I've at least actually, maybe a little longer for me actually.
I can't remember the last time I heard you spit a rhyme.
Oh,
I do actually remember, but I don't want. It was a time ago.
It was a time ago. I'm thinking about doing it again. Maybe on a future episode, I might throw some beats on and do my own thing.
Shit, man, I would not
I think
say
I might.
no.
I think I might have to have DJ Zane over here fucking hook me up with some beats, and maybe in a future episode I'll rock out the music.
Did
for
you
us.
ever actually finish a song about the footy pajamas?
I did.
Did
and
you?
I
don't think I've ever heard a finished product of
Oh,
that. Which
you know what? I think we're gonna do that then next
That
time.
would be good. That would be good. I'd like to hear
I'm
that.
gonna drop some tracks next time. I will work on that. Let's get that going next time we go.
Well, before
So,
we get going here,
yes.
one thing, what are we doing next week?
Next week, let's see. Today was White Rappers, huh? Why don't we do movie theme songs?
Movie theme songs.
Or songs that were big in movies.
Now we going anything here, or just like
anything? You
Damn,
think of a
that's
song
that's big.
that was in a movie,
Oh God.
or that reminds you of a movie. You feel me?
It's got to be like a theme song.
It's got to be like a
you
theme
know.
song. We'll work out the details, but that's basically what I want to do next time.
All right.
I think we can hammer out a good show with that.
Yeah. Oh, easily. There's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you got Kenny Loggins, you got fucking mad people doing shit. Like,
Oh, yeah, oh shit! I immediately went to Highway to
Yes, or-
Danger Zone.
Or Holiday Road. Oh.
Holiday Road. I've been saying because there's been that commercial
Yes.
on lately. I've been
Oh,
singing
God.
the hell out of that song actually.
Yes. By the way, the Cara Durham schoolgirls in the chorus will be doing that song 2 weeks from now. So yes,
Nice,
I will
nice.
be recording that and maybe playing that on the air.
Don't be that dad.
I'm
I
going
told
to
you,
be that
don't
dad.
be that dad.
My baby's talented. I'm gonna be that dad. She wrestles and can sing. What? And she's smart. Straight A's, baby. Fucking women power. Watch out, Ronda Rousey.
Power. You're just like, I just need somebody to take care of me.
Word, man. I'm hoping she goes to college on her own because I can't afford that shit. That's all I'm saying. She's gonna take care of her daddy. All right, guys.
Well, that's it for us today. Let's
Zane,
get the fuck out of here.
we are
I
about
got
to
shit
leave.
to do.
Me too. I'm gonna play you guys out today with. I don't know if he's retarded or what, but he's so funny. His name is Froggy Fresh.
Froggy Fresh?
Used to go by the name of Krispy Kreme. All right.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
He's got his little DJ man, producer / money maker Mike. He looking like a Where's Waldo cartoon. Fucking, this dude is funny. I don't care. He rapped like he got a mouthful of Krispy Kreme. but he's
I remember now.
he's so
Have a good
funny,
night, my.
and I feel
Good
bad
night.
making fun of special people, but this kid can
Not
flow.
wait.
I can't tell if he's a genius or if he's just,
He
very.
could just be autistic.
He could
Ain't
very
nothing wrong
be.
with that.
Hey man, there's nothing
Sure,
wrong with
we all- That's
autistic kids.
evolution. That's what that is.
I
Evolution.
am,
We gotta talk with our brains to each other.
That's right. But anyway, we are gonna go. Zane, you have a great week. We will see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Out on the court for a game of 2-on-2. Me and Mike versus James and his boy Big Blue. We headed off to Kevin's house right after school, cause he got that new Lifetime basketball hoop. We came ready to play. We came ready to win and bring the trophy home that day. Big Blue said, you ain't bringing home that W. How you gonna score when I'm standing here in front of you? I grabbed the ball and I passed it into Mike. Mike caught the pass, fake left and went right. He drove through the lane and he threw it off the glass. I couldn't believe my eyes, he was running so fast. Caught the pass in mid-air, then he threw that boy down. Nobody could believe it, James fell over on the ground. He started crying, put his hands on his head. Then Big Blue looked at me and Mike and he said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. James is mad, I could see it in his eyes. James never gets dunked on and James don't ever cry. He stood up, beat his fist on his chest, looked at me and Mike and ran his thumb across his neck. He grabbed the ball, squared up to the hoop, took a hard right step, and then he slipped in dog poop. Me and Mike started laughing, and he deserved it too. For the rest of the day, we called him Captain Poopy Shoes. Then the ball bounced right over to me. Big Blue was so big, I could barely even see. I took the ball and I threw it in the air, although I couldn't see a thing. I had a feeling Mike was there. He grabbed the ball and did an alley-oop dunk right on top of James. He made him look like a punk. Then James' girlfriend walked by. She stopped right there and looked me square in the eye. She said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. For the rest of the game, the lead went back and forth. It was all tied up when I checked the scoreboard. There was only 10 seconds left on the clock. James went in for a layup, but his shot got blocked. Why? And then I juked out Big Blue with the spin move. I was headed straight for the hoop. I looked at Mike, put my hand up in the air. James was standing in the way, but you know I didn't care. Mike threw a perfect pass and I jumped so high. I was way up in the sky, dog, it felt like I could fly. I grabbed the ball and I threw it down hard, right on top of James. I felt like a superstar. That's how me and Mike won the basketball game. We beat Big Blue and Big Bad James. Cause me and Mike are the #1 team. And we heard James cry, and we heard his mom scream. She said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Oh! Yeah! You come up in here, you're gonna get dunked on. Peyton and Kim, Penny and Shaq, Pippen and Jordan, boy, me and Mike are back.